I would like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of Seaworld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. We also recognize that there's a new way of doing things, wearing facial coverings and social distancing. We thank you for your patience and cooperation as we safely navigate this process. At the end of tonight's presentation, we ask that everyone please remain seated. Our operations ambassadors will be on hand to assist in the safe and timely exit of all of our guests. But for now, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter. showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our animals active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you tonight.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Tonight, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, commonly called killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest whale at just 10 years old, and the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is 44 years old. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. Now, one of the first healthcare or husbandry behaviors we train the animals to do is to offer a voluntary blood sample. Now, Katina has joined us here in the slide-out area. She's going to demonstrate a couple of those healthcare behaviors that I just talked about. Again, one of them being how to offer a voluntary blood sample. Now, watch carefully. Katina is going to be asked to roll ventral or upside down and present her tail flukes. Not only does this give us a great look at her entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white undersides of her tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always rubbing down the whales, sometimes on their backs or their bellies, their flippers, or their flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this. It's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. And we are able to do that by simply asking them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale-sized scale in one of our adjacent pools. And that behavior looks just like that. Now this is Nalani and Malia. They both weigh in just over 5,000 pounds. But you'll notice though that the portion of their body from their dorsal fin to their tail flukes is in the water right now. That is the powerhouse of the whale. It's called their peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. If we were to weigh the whales with their peduncles still in the water, we would not be weighing the whole whale. But we can solve that problem by simply asking the whales to raise their tails up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hey everybody, I'm hanging out down here by the glass, and did you guys know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing. They also learn through things called mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, killer whales learn important life skills by playing games like follow the leader with their mothers and other whales. And we're gonna put that to the test today with Nalani, Malia, and you in the Baby Yoda shirt. Come on down here. You're gonna sit right here. Bring your sister with you. Come on down. Perfect. You guys sit right here for me. Now, you guys are gonna be the leader, and we're gonna see if the whales can watch you. All right? You ready to go? So what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do some stomps. Okay, so